vice grip. I couldn't find them in bigger. They match so perfectly with this new culture. They're trying to call me a democracy rigger. I get it. I take it back and I split it at Williamson. I'm gonna be back in a minute. I ran it up just to give me a monogram, one-on-one cast iron skillet. Way I've been raising my prices because it took a village. Way I've been a shorty, she think I'm a Hollywood villain. Happy to say that I'm no longer working with, not really feeling.
Coming up, it's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Toronto Blue Jays. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. With Game 6 in front of us, it's an elimination game on one side, but this series feels like it could go either way.
You never want to be down 3-2, but we've seen plenty of teams come back from that, especially when they're playing the last two at home. So it's not an ideal scenario, but playing in your own stadium with your fans behind you probably makes it a little more doable.
And on the flip side, you really don't want to let this go to a Game 7. When the crowd's even more fired up, the momentum's against you. They're looking to finish this thing today. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set. And today's starter, Kevin Gausman.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boo. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Mookie Betts leading things off and takes a strike. Swing at a ground ball. Throws to first in time. One out in the top of the first. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Tommy Edman at the plate. Gausman with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving. Up lineups.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or two of incredible starts, and right now it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
Edman, a former Gold Glove winner, 29 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2016. There's a strike, 95 of that one.
0-2 is the count.
One out, base is empty. One down, base is empty. Battling here as he fouls it away. That one down the line. Slings to first. Quick start here this evening. 2 out, top of the first. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. And that one is lifted in the air. Varsho under it. And makes the grab. And that's the 3rd out. No score as we head to the bottom of the 1st. Back here at Rogers Center. And today's starting pitcher, Shohei Ohtani. What do you look for here?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
And the batter is George Springer. Springer went deep in his most recent game. That clips a corner. Next offering is in for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Fights it off. You'll see another. Oh, 2 now. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Bo Bichette up to the dish. That one hit to right. And that's a fair ball. And at first, Anthony Santander at the plate. And that one clips the corner. That misses the zone. And now it's even 1-1. Bichette, the base runner at first with 1 out. Next offering is fouled back. The pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. That's long gone. Anthony Santander knocks one out. His 2nd homer this series, and the Blue Jays have the lead now. It's 2-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Inside, just missed.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. It sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Pajes hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Hard hit left side. Betts whips it to first. And that is that. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching the World Series on the show. It's the 6th game of this World Series. And now Teoscar Hernandez. Gausman back to work. This park is absolutely electric for this game. Such a great postseason atmosphere. Here's your 1.
Nothing like the drama you get in the postseason, Boog. Love being a part of these games.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Off the mark there. And that is ball 1.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Teoscar goes down on strikes.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
The batter now will be Will Smith. And the first pitch misses in the dirt. Smith launched a homer in his most recent game. One down, base is empty. And a foul ball. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And they'll do it again.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these 2 are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Right side, hard hit. Jimenez throw to first. And they get the out on Smith. Two down, bases empty. And now it's Max Muncy. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. On to first. They get the out on Muncy. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They trail things here 2-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. And now for the Jays, Alejandro Kirk. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game.
Right through there for a strike. Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
Ground ball up the middle, and that one handled. Jump throw, and he can't come up with it.
Looked to me like he got on the side of the ball a little too much right there. Maybe a little too casual as well with the throwing motion. And when you don't stay on top of the ball and really get out front and finish with a good release point, it's very easy to lose control of it to either side.
Man at first, nobody out. Here's Andres Jimenez. That misses the zone. Ball one.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
Liner caught at second.
Great hops right there, Boog. He timed it just right to bring that liner down, and he saved enough.
Down to third baseman, Ernie Clement. Outside low, 1-0. And another ball.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Kirk at first, one gone. And that is out of play. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, has room, and he makes the catch. And now it's Dalton Varsho. First pitch doesn't find the zone. This one in the dirt.
1-1.
That's in there. 1-2.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Here's a 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And that one hammered back there. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. And the double puts runners at second and third with 2 out.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
So the batting order turns over. Here's George Springer. Cut on and lifted in the air. Hernandez makes the grab, and that will end the inning. Blue Jays leave a pair, but they hold the 2-0 lead. And we're back onto the third inning, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pajes. On the ground, right side. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Michael Conforto will climb in. First pitch misses. Guerrero to toss to first. Quick recovery from the misplay pays off for the out. Hesung Kim the next to hit. Just missed. Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch. Dodgers down in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And down to shortstop, Bo Bichette. Just missed. And that's through there for a strike. And the count is 1-1. That one missed. That one misses. And now 3 balls and a strike. Fastball for a strike. This one smoked out to left. Hernandez makes the catch, and there's one gone. And next for Toronto. Anthony Santander. He's already homered here in this one. Splits the plate. 0-1.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle. Doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Out to center. Edman gets under it. Makes the grab for the second out. Two outs, base is empty. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. Fly to right his first time. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Edman makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. New inning getting started. Now it's the shortstop, Mookie Betts. Betts goes 5 feet 9 inches, 32 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. That one's in there. Strike one.
You know, these Dodgers, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. I think things are happening a little quicker than this offense would like, and we see it in the numbers. They're hitting in.
Got him. And that's the first out.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Yeah, here comes Tommy Edman. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. That's off the mark. Ball 1. Gosman ready to fire now. Right down the chute. It's strike one on Edman. One down, base is empty. Swing and a ball popped up. Bichette makes the grab, and there's 2 away. Two down, base is empty. So now it's Freddie Freeman. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. And a swing and a miss.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at bat?
Ground ball right side. He'll do it himself. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. Blue Jays 2 and the Dodgers nothing. Back now in Toronto. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Will Wagner. That clips the corner.
Well, these Jays doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Next offering is in for a strike.
It's still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. If he's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone, sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
Kerr at the plate now. That's ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away here in game 6 of the World Series. Fastball is outside. That one fouled off. 2-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. In the air, left side. Makes the catch for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Jimenez at the plate and takes high there. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Nope, he held back. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that's outside. And the count is 3-1.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
2 outs. Right through there for a strike.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Two down, nobody on. Out towards right center field. Edman going after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. It's the 6th game of this World Series. Here's the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Gausman back to work. And that one fouled off.
You know, these Dodgers, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Swing and a foul out of play. The 0-2. Ball 1 there.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Will Smith to the plate. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. Knee high, that's in for a strike.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as the stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Fought off foul. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
That was a well-executed slider away for the strikeout right there. First 2 pitches filled up the zone and got him ahead 0-2 in the count. And at that point, you can start expanding the zone as a pitcher. He made him chase and got the quick strikeout.
Once he digs in, 0 for 1 so far. And that one upstairs. Close, but called a ball. Ball 2.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Got him to chase one upstairs there.
Well, baseball's coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all 4 corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Next pitch is downstairs. The Dodgers down by a pair, and we're at the top of the 5th. Two outs. Now this is in the air down the line. Springer there makes the catch, and that is that. So 5 perfect innings in the books. Blue Jays 2 and the Dodgers nothing. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and now for the Jays, Ernie Clement. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground to the left, and that's a foul ball. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Ohtani will depart, and they trail as he exits, but he kept them close. A new arm will be on the mound after the break. Righty reliever out of the pen, Blake Trinan.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So up next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho doubled his first time. In there for strike one. Movement in the bullpen. Anthony Banda preparing to come on if needed. And that's in for a strike. And the 0-2. And that's downstairs and outside. Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's a 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. On the ground, right side. And he takes it himself for the out. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. And that's way high. And it's 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Offense held in check there. We're through 5. Blue Jays 2 and the Dodgers nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the right fielder, Andy Pajes. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Jimenez makes the play, and there's 1 down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
The batter will be Michael Conforto. He's 0 for 1. First pitch just misses. The Dodgers hitless so far in the game. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. To third. Whips it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now it's the second baseman, Ha-Seong Kim. Popped out and foul ground first time through. in there at the knees, and it's 0-1. Right side, and that is Springer. He makes the grab, and that is that. So he's perfect through 6. Blue Jays 2, and the Dodgers nothing. Anthony Banda will take over here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Bo Bichette. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. On the inside corner for a strike. The shortstop takes the ball. That clips the corner. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Freeman sizes this one up, brings it in, and there's one down. And next for Toronto, Anthony Santander. His homer earlier is responsible for the only runs they've scored in this one.
Yeah, forget small ball. They're kind of living and dying by the long ball so far in this one.
And that's in for a strike. And that misses. And that's ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away here in Game 6 of the World Series.
That's ball 2.
That's in there, and the count's even at 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground to third, and that's just foul. One down, base is empty. Ripped to third. Handles, throws to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero.
2 outs, base is empty. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. Swinging a foul straight back. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Hernandez settles underneath it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We are on to the 7th here in Game 6. Blue Jays 2 and the Dodgers nothing. Back here at Rogers Center, all set for the start of the inning. Mookie digs in here.
Notice how they're swinging too early or too late. That's a timing problem. They need to guess right on a few of those pitches, and I mean make an educated guess.
And strike 1 to Mookie Betts.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
turns and fires to Betts. Out towards left center. One away.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. The Blue Jays holding on to a 2-run lead late here in Game 6. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
Swings and misses. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Chris, third time through the order and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. Hit on the ground and it gets through. Just like that, the perfect game is gone. So the perfect game bid comes to an end, and now we'll see what he's got left in the tank and how they'll play it on the mound moving forward. But Singy, he's been a lot of fun to watch in this one.
Yeah, Boog, really impressive from the very beginning. I mean, this guy was in total command the whole time, attacking hitters, and really he's made them look pretty lost up to this point.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Lifted in the air, right center field. Varsho after it. And that'll do it. So the Dodgers leave one. They trail it here 2-0. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Alex Vesia. Will Wagner digs in now.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That one's in there. Strike one. Vesia, a 6-1 lefty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Right side, and that one finds its way through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
So up next, Alejandro Kirk. And that one is downstairs, and it's 1-0.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Wagner aboard here at first with nobody out. And that's in for a strike. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Evan Phillips looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. The 1-2. Line to left. Hernandez makes the catch, and there's one down. Here's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. There's a strike.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn too, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get 2 and end up with nothing.
On the ground, 2 ball. Feed to second, that's 1. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play. Nicely done, and that'll do it. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. 8th inning coming up. Blue Jays 2 and the Dodgers nothing. And we're back. We go to the 8th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith. Gosman back to work. And that one in the air center field. Varsho has this one sized up. Nabs it. And there's one down.
Now batting, third baseman, Max Muncy.
Here comes Max Muncy. This one in the air center field. Varsho right there to make the grab. And there are two down.
Now batting, right fielder,
Andy Pajes will hit next. There's a strike. Swing and a miss.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
Two down, nobody on. Here in Game 6 of the World Series. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Dodgers go down quietly, and they're down 2-0. A new pitcher in the game, Evan Phillips.
Evan Phillips.
Ernie Clement getting ready to hit. And that one upstairs, ball one. That just misses, and the count is 2-0. And that's in for a strike. Edge of the zone for a strike, and now 2-2. That's the third. Muncy sends it to first. One up, one down. So digging in, Dalton Varsho, 1 for 2. And it's fouled away.
All one.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Tanner Scott looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Next offering upstairs. That's down and in.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
On the corner for a strike.
2.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. 3-2. The pitch is outside, and ball 4.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone. That's a stone-cold take.
So up next, George Springer. Fastball for a strike.
There was a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Strike 2.
0-2.
Man at first, one away. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Caught him looking for the K.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Bichette stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
In the air, left field, down the line, and a foul ball. Foul ball, still 0-2. On the ground, and that chance handled. They take the force out. That's the 3rd out. Looks like he's heading back out for the 9th as he'll go for the shutout when we get back. We go to the 9th, and now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Michael Conforto. Check swing, called strike. That one outside. 1-1. Liner, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Now batting second baseman.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
So digging in, Hesung Kim. And fouled off. With the tying run at the plate late here in Game 6. Tying run at the plate. To the right side. Lays out, but he can't score. squeeze it. No throw. A tough play, and now there are runners at first and second.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Making a move at second base. Pinch running here. Chris Taylor. Mookie Betts digging in a huge spot. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Yariel Rodriguez.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Going back on this one, and it's off the wall. Coming around third is Taylor. One runs in.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Golden opportunity right here. Can't glove it cleanly. The tying run is in to score from third. But the throw to first gets him easily, and that's the first out.
Well, you're definitely looking to do more with that opportunity at the plate. 2 runners in scoring position, but at least he puts the ball in play. They bring across 1 run. Still one out there to pick up. In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Freeman in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
Just a weak fly ball this time. Makes the grab on the run. And there's 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 0 for 3 in this one. Late on that fastball.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
The 0-1. On the ground to third. Clement over to first. And that is that. A rally in the top of the 9th, and we've got a whole new ball game. We are tied 2-2. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th, Tanner Scott.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Three, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander. Gets the slider in there for a strike. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. On the ground to third. Fires across the diamond. A huge out to start the bottom of the ninth.
Now batting, first baseman.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. 3 flyouts already. He's 0 for 3. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
And another ball. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. And there's 2 down. Now it's the DH, Will Wagner. 1 for 3. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. Just missed.
2-0.
Hit in the air, left field. Hernandez settles underneath it. He's got it, and that is that. We're in extras here, and up to the plate is Will Smith. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. That one's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Here's Max Muncy. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. One down, base is empty. That one catches the zone, and that is strike 2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Swings and misses, struck him out. So 2 down now, and here is Andy Pajes. Up and in, 1-0.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Right through there for a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Next offering misses down and away. 2 down, nobody on. Here in Game 6 of the World Series. Up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. So they make short work of him there. On to the bottom of inning number 10. We are tied 2-2. On to the bottom of the 10th. And now Alejandro Kirk. That one is upstairs. Next offering in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Edman in position. Makes the grab, 1 away. And now for the Jays, Andres Jimenez.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
That one out to right. Brings it in. And there are 2 outs. So up next for Toronto, Ernie Clement. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1's the count.
And that one wrapped foul. Next offering is down low. He goes down looking. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Score remains 2-2. The 11th inning set to get underway. Chris Taylor down. Rodriguez back to work. That one a little bit high. Ball 1. Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Go-ahead run on base. Kim, the next to hit. First offering, and it just misses. Fly ball center field. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
At next, for the Dodgers, shortstop Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie now.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. Runner around third. Relay throw home. He's safe. It's 3-2.
Comes through with the RBI. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it.
And next for LA, Tommy Edman. And that's in the dirt.
They call this batter a gamer because he always seems to perform better when it matters most. Who doesn't want a guy like that on your team?
Man at second. And that drops in for a strike. The 1-1. Soft contact in the air, and that'll fall for a base hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. That line drive isn't going to light up StatCast or anything like that, but it gets the job done. And he just kind of caught it on a weird spot of the bat, but he didn't get cheated with the swing, that's for sure.
2 on, 1 out. And here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
Runners at the corners, one away. Late here in Game 6. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Drops into the glove. Runner tags for home. He's in to score on the sac fly, and it's a 2-run lead in extra innings.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner at third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Edman, the runner at first with 2 gone.
That's ball 2.
Squirts away a little bit. Goes to second. Save! And he's into scoring position with 2 away on a wild pitch. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
2-2 count.
And the 2-2. Good job to fight that one off. Fouled off. And they'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And it remains 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Blue Jays 2. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Kirby Yates.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
So digging in, Dalton Varsho.
You got the number 9 hole hitter right here, looking to do whatever he can to get on base, turn this lineup over so the best hitters in this lineup have a chance to tie up the ball game or maybe even walk it off.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Ground ball, Freddie Freeman. Steps on first for the out.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
George Springer next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts and a flyout. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Base is empty, 1 away, and here in extra innings. That one ripped. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. The throw into second, and he's got it double.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
One out, runner at second. Bo Bichette digs in now. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. The tying run at the plate. Ripped to third and caught.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
One out left for the Blue Jays. Now the left fielder, Anthony Santander. He's already homered in this game. And that one fouled off. With the tying run at the plate, we are in the 11th. Ripped, but it curls foul. The Jays down to their final strike. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. To the right side, and that's it. They are World Series champions.
Congratulations to the World Series champions. Incredibly special team. So proud of these players. I know the fans back in their hometown. Everybody going nuts right now. It's going to be such an amazing reception when they return home.
Welcome back on the show as we see some of the final moments and reactions in this World Series clinching game. And now let's go down on the field where they're set to present the Commissioner's Trophy to the World Series champs. Chris Singleton and our outstanding crew. I'm John Sciambi. This has been the World Series on MLB The Show.